Hello there, Templar at your service with a guide on Trundle that I like to call Chomp Master Trundle. In this build I'll be showing you how I build Trundle in a 3v3 Twisted Treeline match. But first, let me show you my item build. Here is my item build for Trundle. At the start of the game I build a Vampiric Scepter and farm until I can build that Vampiric Scepter into a Sanguine Blade. I may get the pickaxe if I am forced to go back before I have enough gold to complete the item. After I complete Sanguine Blade, I build boots depending on the enemy team composition. If they are heavy on AD, I build Ninja Tabby, and if they are heavy on AP or have a lot of crowd control, I build Mercury Treads. After boots, I build a static Shiv, starting with Avarice Blade, and then either building the full item or Zeal if I'm back at the shop with the gold to do so. After static Shiv is complete, I build a Trinity Force, starting with Phage for the health and movement speed buff. Then build a Sheen or a Zeal until I can buy the full item. After all these items are complete, I would recommend building tanky items for your last 2 item slots. Depending on how the game is progressing and what the enemy team is like, these last 2 slots are free and open for customization, as most games will be different and you'll need to adapt to the situation. The 2 items that I recommend are Randuin's Omen and Dervish Blade, as these will give you plenty of health, armor, magic resist, attack speed, and the ability to get out of stuns and slow the attack of the enemy and their move speed as well. Now for Trundle's abilities. Trundle's passive is King's Tribute. This allows Trundle to gain increased life regeneration when an enemy dies near him. The amount gained is based on the maximum HP of the enemy that died. Next up is Trundle's Q, which is Chomp. Chomp will deal damage, slow, and steal a portion of the enemy's attack damage. Make sure to max Chomp first, as this will be your main source of damage. Frozen Domain is Trundle's second ability and will allow him to gain increased movement and attack speed, also increasing healing effects from all sources. Due to the massive buff this gives Trundle, max Frozen Domain second. Third up is Trundle's E, which is Pillar of Ice. Pillar of Ice will allow you to place a giant middle finger in the way of the enemy. While this is great for ganking and preventing enemies from escaping, it will not help you very much in the early game, so I recommend taking a point in Pillar of Ice at level 4 and maxing it last. Trundle's ultimate is Subjugate. This will cause Trundle to take a percentage of his enemy's health, armor, and magic resist, making Trundle very tanky and weakening his opponent, giving the Trundle the edge in battle, especially in one-on-one fights. To use all of these abilities together when ganking or engaging in team fights, start with Frozen Domain first, allowing you to close the distance with your opponents. Find your main target and use Subjugate, then Chomp. As they are starting to run, use Pillar of Ice to slow them down and finish them off. That about does it for this build. I would like to thank you for watching my first video and hope that you will stick around for more videos in the future. Also, I'll be showing you my jungling pattern and a moment of greatness from this build. If you could please thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video, it will immensely help out the channel in these early stages. Also, please feel free to leave a comment on what you like and dislike about this video. If you have ideas on how I could improve the build and the video itself, let me know what your ideas and opinions are. If you have your own build that you would like to share, I would love to know what it is. Thank you again for watching, and may the Templars be at your side.